If you could go to the edge of the atmosphere in a luxury balloon fully loaded with Wi-Fi and food, would you do it? Several companies are currently working to make this kind of space travel possible. Picture yourself floating in a space balloon, drifting towards the edge of space, looking out through panoramic windows at our pale blue dot, Earth. Sure, a balloon might not seem like the sturdiest way to get to space, but it's not as rickety as it sounds. Look at a hot air balloon. It's a balloon with a basket attached. This is kind of like that. It's still a balloon, but instead of hot air, it uses hydrogen or helium gas, which are lighter than air, to cause the balloon to rise and float up to the stratosphere. And instead of a basket, which is not great for space, there's a capsule attached to the bottom. And that's where the people go. Fully protected, fully pressurized, and much more peaceful than a rocket. When you're ready to come back down to Earth, a slow guided release of gas from the balloon could allow the capsule to gently descend and splash down in the ocean. Or a capsule could separate from the balloon and deploy a parachute to guide it down to land. Balloons have been used for space exploration since the 1960s, but so far, people have only been able to fly to space on a rocket. Today, there are commercial rocket missions that send regular citizens into space, but it costs a whopping $1 million for about a 12-minute trip and a 2 to 3 minute experience of weightlessness. The balloon experience would be longer, about 2 to 3 hours in the stratosphere, and it would still be super expensive, but more around the range of $50,000 to $165,000. Several companies have successfully tested balloon launches meant for commercial travel, but without anyone on board. However, within the next year, we're likely to hear about the first test launches carrying people. And maybe one day it'll be cheaper, more like air travel is today. So you too can spend an afternoon looking down at our home planet.